Quick disclaimer before this video begins, this is a third part to a series. You can find the link to these in the description or just the playlist to it with the eye icon in the top right corner of the screen. However, if you don't feel like watching those or need a recap, there's a brief summary of them in the description you can read. And remember, if you enjoy, please like and subscribe. Or dislike and unsubscribe. It's really up to you. Ohio had what was once the United States. Most of it anyways. Ohio, after a month of gaining troops and supplies, took California, which was fairly easy because the war in Europe kept China and Russia distracted. Ohio also took Hawaii over at the same time. Now, Ohio was ready to start taking over different countries. It debated on what would be the best course of action. Take Canada and Mexico? Go for Japan? Maybe even try for Sealand? Finally, it decided to make its move. After a 15-minute war, Poland was now under the control of Ohio. Now, with this foothold in Europe, Ohio could finally move off the continent of North America and expand to Europe. So of course, Ohio decided to do the smart thing, and it declared war on Canada and attacked them, taking over a few provinces within a matter of weeks. However, Mexico, which was allied with Canada, worked together to try to fight back against Ohio. This constant warfare lasted about 6 months until Ohio decided to make a move. Overnight, Ohio sent its agents to poison Canada's national syrup supply, a facility that held over 1.7 million gallons of maple syrup, the facility being the equivalent of Fort Knox, but for syrup. Ohio sent in a small group of 20 agents. None of them returned alive. However, one of them managed to poison it. Within weeks, the nation of Canada was now Ohio. Mexico fell only 3 months afterwards. Ohio immediately focused on taking over Greenland in order to control the entire continent of North America. However, there was some confusion and Ohio accidentally took over Iceland instead of Greenland. During the 3 months in between the capture of Canada and the capture of Mexico during 2032, the two sides of World War III, that being Russia, China, North Korea, and Sealand, and the other side consisting of Great Britain, France, Italy, Australia, and the Mongolian Empire, decided to call a ceasefire in order to work together to take out Ohio due to its growing threat. This temporary group was called Mr. Worldwide and immediately set to planning on destroying Ohio. They first removed Ohio's foothold in Europe by taking Poland from them. However, upon going to take it, they discovered Germany had beat them to it. Germany then of course decided to join the group of countries, mainly to avoid any sort of consequences for taking Poland. They then started gathering troops and supplies to prepare for the siege of North America. Ohio had a firm grip on the world, and with the continent of North America under its control, for the most part. However, Ohio was now facing its largest threat yet, that could possibly be the only thing to threaten Ohio's grip on Earth.